Hey guys, Raphie here, Preferred Plumbing. Very interesting thing happened here today. One of my technicians came back and told me that he was communicating with one of the customers who had a major hard water and scale issue. And surprisingly, this customer told our technician that they actually have a water softener. We went down to have a look, and lo and behold, the softener hasn't been maintained or serviced. And there was no salt crystals in the brine tank at all. And apparently they're under the assumption that they only needed to put salt in the unit in the winter. I don't know where that came from. And these poor people are stuck in a 6-year contract with whatever water treatment company this is. The way I feel about this, I think this is criminal. I think it's ridiculous. And that's the beauty of our FlowTech system. And I'm just sitting here. I'm going to throw Mario into the video here for a second because I want to know, did you hear about that? What Daniel shared?
No.
Yeah. So basically, the customer he was just at, their faucet, 2-year-old Growy designer faucet, totally seized, only 2 years old. So right away, Daniel said, "Okay, you clearly have a mineral issue here." He went to try to shut off the emergency stop valves underneath the faucet, and totally seized up. And as he went through the house looking at different things, it was all the same issues. He goes, you have a mineral issue here, and he wanted to talk to him about FlowTech. He said, "Oh no, we have a softener." I don't know. For some reason, they told them that they only have to put salt in the winter. So the thing isn't operating at all. The house is riddled with scale. The plumbing system's deteriorating. And Mario, why do you think FlowTech is just a more effective solution from your experience being a technician in the field?
Well, first things first, if they were to put FlowTech in rather than softener, they wouldn't have to worry about it. They could literally just completely forget they purchased the FlowTech system. And regardless if they remember or not, it would be protecting their system. There's nothing to put in summer or winter,
Yeah.
so there wouldn't be any chance of that happening.
Right. And these people were, I think, in their early 70s. So can you imagine the hardship and just having to focus and remember to maintain your system, or to carry those bags, those what are they, like 20-kilogram bags of salt down the stairs, or having to consistently pay into a program, be locked into a contract. I mean, we'll sell you the FlowTech and then it belongs to you and that's it. We put it in, you forget about it. What would you put in your own house, Mario?
The FlowTech for sure.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's a difficult thing. I know a lot of you still don't understand it, but the value of our FlowTech system is far superior than a traditional water softener. And all I can say is, hey, if you want to come to my house, let me know. I can show you what my FlowTech does. It's really remarkable. And the problem is the alternative, the water softening alternative, the water softener, the traditional water softener, it is a valuable product if you're okay, willing, and, have the headspace to maintain it, take care of it, purchase an agreement with someone or do it yourself. And also we discovered, remember that sheet I gave you guys? I gave our technicians a little data sheet. And your average water softener, depending on the home, also wastes was it every 3 days? What did that paper say?
On average, every 2 to 3 days.
On average, every 2 to 3 days, 189 liters of water through a backwash cycle. I mean, there's a lot of waste, a lot of stuff going on here just to get minerals out of your water. But what if we could just leave them in the water? What if you're going to leave them in the water? You have the iron and calcium benefits, but we can render them harmless. And that's what a FlowTech is. And a lot of people get all, they get a little intimidated by it or overwhelmed. Oh my God, it's over $3,000. What do we do? Well, you know what? Do the math. You're going to save, on average, about $1,000 a year on energy savings, just for 2 reasons. One, all your utilities working better, all your equipment working better, less friction. Your water heater has no more scale in there. We're breaking that scale down. We're taking care of all your equipment, and your actual cost to operate will go down. So, 3 to 5 years after install, you're very, very likely going to make that money back. And a lot of people don't realize that. There's a huge overall benefit to your home with having our system, and there's no wasted money on water, chemicals, and maintenance agreements. FlowTech's the way to go. Dominic, would you put a water softener in your house or a FlowTech?
FlowTech.
Why?
Because, it saves a ton of water, there's no maintenance, and it's just a lot simpler to work with rather than having to cut into my piping.
Right. Absolutely. Did you hear that story what Daniel said? Were you with him?
No.
That customer he was at just now? Where they had a softener?
Oh yes, the one where they weren't maintaining it.
Yeah. Have you ever heard that? You only have to put salt in the winter?
No, never. I thought they were talking about their humidifier.
I know. And they were locked into a contract, he said, for another 6 years. That doesn't sound fair to me. We don't have contracts, people. We're just looking out for you. We're in the helping people business. And a Flowtech will help you and your home. Don't get involved in contracts. Give us a call. Take care, guys.